Yo, what is going on, Raptors fans? It's your boy Demar, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're talking about the Raptors' greatest player of all time, and Kyle Lowry, and how he's different from all the other players in the NBA. So if you are new, please be sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. As for Kyle Lowry, we all know him as the greatest Raptor of all time. Kyle Lowry almost has all the Raptors records you can imagine, in records like points, assists, and many more. He shares this record with his running mate in Demar Derozan. He shares these records for many of the various Raptors in the Raptors franchise. What makes Kyle Lowry so different from other players is he just has that heart and soul of a giant, and honestly, when the Raptors need him, he would always come in clutch. If we need a three, he'll come in clutch. If we need a bucket, he'll come in clutch. He was that very efficient point guard the Raptors needed on the court, as for Jose Calderon when he left back in the days in Toronto. As Kyle Lowry has now retained the throne, he'd really well give it to Fred VanVleet and Scotty Barnes, but I think Kyle Lowry's legacy will be truly remembered for Raptors history, and for sure he made many Raptors moments that you could not even forget. Like, for honestly, even past the setup OG on the inbound in Boston, what else did he do? The lob pass to Demar Derozan. There's many things that Kyle Lowry done to make him the greatest Raptor of all time, whether it's him having a relationship with Demar Derozan as a Raptors player, or the relationship he gave back to the fans. There's many things you can say about Kyle Lowry for why he's the greatest Raptor of all time, and why he's different from many NBA point guards. Yes, I know Kyle Lowry isn't the greatest shooter of all time like Stephen Curry, but he can do many things for you. He can space the floor, he can play defense, and he can be a willing playmaker when necessary. Yes, Kyle Lowry got traded to Miami Heat for Pascal in the sign trade, but I think that trade realistically was a good move because the Raptors got Pascal and they got a second round pick in Christian Koloko who they can rely on, and they just dumped the salary of Kyle Lowry and not having him onwards as he's a free agent going into the next season, so paying him a big random money didn't make any sense. But for Kyle Lowry, his stats in Toronto is very well known. I'll explain it here. As for Kyle Lowry, in his 9 seasons he played with the Toronto Raptors, in 601 games, he gave you 17.5 points, almost a steal a night, 7 assists, almost 5 rebounds a night, and he'll shoot a free throw at 82%, and he'll shoot a three-pointer at 37%, on a field goal average of 42%. And we can basically tell Kyle Lowry why he's almost the greatest Raptor of all time, because the Raptors, they need him on the court at any given circumstance, and he'll just fill that point guard role when needed, as he was playing alongside Fred VanVleet for a good 10% of the time, and also he would play alongside Jose Calderon, so for him playing most minutes it would make sense. But for his 600 games played in Toronto, Kyle Lowry is truly a legend in the Toronto Raptors franchise, and he would always be remembered as a great player. As for Kyle Lowry, his true shooting percentage was very efficient at 57.6% in his 601 games played. But Kyle Lowry has had many great performances, like he can shoot a 3-ball well, he can lock up a team in the Portland point guard, and he can draw charges when necessary. And for the Raptors in a championship year, he was truly efficient. He gave you 14.2 points, almost 8 assists a night, and 4 rebounds per game. And he would basically give you 34% from 3 and will shoot the field goal on a 41% efficiency, as he would take almost 20 shots a night. But Kyle Lowry basically showed what he can do, and in the playoffs he didn't really take off, I think, till the championship year. I know in the playoffs he struggled a bit. Yeah, when the Raptors won the championship, that was basically almost his best playoff run, or the second best playoff run, because he gave you 17 points, 41% from the field, and 31% from 3, and he'll give you 5 assists a game, and he was playing alongside the NBA great in Kawhi Leonard, and he played all games, so he's pretty much healthy throughout. And for Kyle Lowry, when he led to the playoffs for a third time, he gave you 19 points, shot a field goal at 39%, though his field goal rating is a bit inefficient. He shot a three-pointer at almost 30% as the defense was tight anyways, but that was Kyle Lowry's best margin for the playoffs. So he played almost 20 games, and I think the Raptors made it to the Eastern Conference Finals that year. But yeah, for Kyle Lowry, his on and off the court numbers says it all, and his greatness is truly appreciated. And for Kyle Lowry, when he's on the court, he makes a difference, and when he's not on the court, his need on the court is truly shown. But yeah, for Kyle Lowry, he's coming up strong, but I think if he didn't have the performance in the NBA Finals that I recapped against the Warriors, where I made a video on it, he would not be known for now. But Kyle Lowry, I think he's almost the greatest Raptor of all time, because there's nothing more this guy has in his resume. He's a 6-time All-Star, he's won 1 NBA championship. For the Raptors one year, he's almost top 15 in total points. one season almost a top 15 points per game scorers, and that was in the 2015-16 season, as for when he led the league in points. And for Kyle Lowry, basically has any stat category possible you can ask for. Like, he can shoot the 3-ball, he can shoot the percentage on a given rate, and he can basically just play defense for you on a given night out. Like, Kyle Lowry pretty much done everything in my books. And for honesty, I'm pretty sure he'll make the Hall of Fame because he pretty much had a Hall of Fame career resume. And I think now he probably almost in his 30s, so I think he'll probably be there. So that's just my thoughts on Kyle Lowry, why he's basically great from any Raptors player, because the guy will draw a charge for you, he'll hit threes when they're given, and he'll basically be that playmaker you need on off the court within a given nice stance. So if you are new and you enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button because most people don't hit the like button. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like because every like is appreciated and helping getting out to our algorithm. So if you are new, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. It's your boy Demar. I have daily Raptors content. This video go up Friday as I'm recording it, so please be sure to subscribe, like, and I'm out. Peace.